when I first came to Coinbase, I'm an engineer by trade, right? I worked at AWS, I worked at the cloud company, and I worked in big tech. I built these I was mostly back end, so that was why I was good at building nodes. I knew how to build like servers, and I knew how to DevOps all the things. If any of you are in that space, I came from the cloud world, but when I came into the crypto space, I was really just like a Bitcoin hodler or an Ethereum hodler. I didn't know how to trade. I wasn't really into trading. I was just like, I got a few Bitcoin I mined years ago, and I'm just hodling them forever because maybe they'll be worth something someday. Like, it wasn't really obvious in like 2013 or whenever, like that the few dollars of Bitcoin I had would ever be worth anything. I just thought it was magic internet money, but I learned in the DeFi summer how markets work. Like the cool thing about DeFi and on-chain finance is like a crash course in markets. You learn how the ultra wealthy people that like I was just, a 9 to 5 wage slave, but you learn how the ultra wealthy like can borrow against their digital assets or their stocks. That's called margin. And that's basically what a lending protocol like Moonwell gives you. You can borrow against your Bitcoin and you can go use stablecoins to buy things in the real world without selling your Bitcoin. And I was like, that's great. Before I thought you just sell your Bitcoin and pay half of it to the government in taxes. If you ever want to sell, and I'm like, I don't want to sell because like I have a little bit, but like I'll have to pay half in taxes. But then this is like a power tool for people that have early Ethereum, early Bitcoiners, staked ETH holders. Like you could borrow against your coins and not sell them. And if Bitcoin keeps going up forever, then like maybe you never have to sell, and maybe you can just go buy things in the real world. You actually can use this for leverage if you want to go long or short. And then I started to learn about, hey, what does even going long or short mean? Like some people are like, I don't like to do this because it's risky, but some people like to borrow stablecoins and buy more Bitcoin because they want to express a long interest, or they want to put up stablecoins and borrow Bitcoin and sell it because they want to express a short interest. So that's more of an advanced trading use case. But that's one of the first use cases for Moonwell is just borrow against your crypto assets. And we provide these like nice multi-collateral system, supply any collateral and borrow any borrowable. And then we've really leaned into like supporting the best base native assets. These are the tokens that really drove the early base economy, tokens like Arrow, like Virtuals, like Morpho, like Moonwell itself. Because as a farmer, I really wanted to borrow and farm. That is one of the most lucrative use cases that and people that are new to on-chain finance are not really aware of. If I can borrow a token like Arrow at 3% or something, and I can farm it at 3-digit APYs, like that's a very lucrative thing as long as I'm on chain all the time and kind of like watching my margin and making sure that like I don't get liquidated.